Are you struggling to find success? Do you find trapped or stuck in your current situation? Do you wish for something more? I was there. I was homeless, poor, and alone. But over the years, I beat the odds and found success. I did it, and you can do it too. I'm here to share my stories and teach you the lessons I learned so you can also find your own success.
Hi, I'm Dafan, the ProfessorZ, your real-life homeless to Ivy League professor, attorney, and serial entrepreneur.
A lot of people think I've done amazing things, and I'm incredibly lucky. Well, I don't think so. All I've ever done is simply work really hard and never give up and always keep my eye on the ultimate prize, the success that I want. Despite of what I've been through, I still feel very blessed. Now that I'm in a better place, I want to pay it forward by sharing my stories so I can inspire you to find your ultimate success. Over the last 20 plus years, I've learned a lot of lessons. I will make a series of videos about these lessons and tell you about my story. If you want to hear some interesting stories or find inspirations in your own life, please subscribe and follow this series. Today in this video, I will start with 4 of the biggest lessons I've learned that reverberates still today. Lesson number 1, I say it all the time. When you start at the bottom, the only way is up. By saying I started at the bottom, there is no exaggeration. 25 years ago, I was 17, living on the streets of LA with nowhere to go, no education, no money, and no hope. Back then, I spent most of my days trying to figure out what to eat and where to sleep. It was most definitely a desperate situation. But instead of focusing on the situation I was in and the hopelessness that I felt, I quickly realized that every little victory can be a morale booster. When you have $0 and nowhere to go, getting a job that pays $5.25 an hour was a big success. To me, at least. So you see, when you start with very little, very small victories can be classified as success. I started off thinking I can win little victories. Eventually, I got up the courage to do big things. Those little daily incremental gains made me believe in myself and believe that I could do more. Ultimately, I was able to aim high enough and achieve the success that I never dreamed of. Lesson number 2, believe in yourself because everybody could be wrong about you. Throughout my teenage years and most of my 20s, not a lot of people believed in me. Some members of my family even told me I was a wasted life, that I had no future. All I can hope for is to give in and find something useful to do with my life. I didn't want to believe them, but they were fairly convincing. What have I done at that time? I know many of you have been told that you couldn't do the right thing, or you won't amount to much, or you won't achieve great things. Don't listen to them. If you believe in yourself, there is a way to do it. It is not going to be easy, trust me. But just because other people have written you off doesn't mean you should stay written off. There's something you can do to change that. And that leads to lesson 3. Anything is possible. But I'm going to add something to this. Anything is possible, but there are prices to pay. Growing up, we listened to stories, we watched movies, we were told that anything is possible. I really like that message, but sometimes I wish people would tell me that just because something is possible doesn't mean it's probable. And just because it's probable doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And you probably feel it today. A lot of things are possible, but they seem out of reach because there's a lot of cost involved in getting what you want. You want a nicer car? You have to pay more money. If you want to buy a bigger house, you might have to borrow more money. There are a lot of things that's possible in life, but the price attached to it is also higher. Like I said, I never considered myself to be lucky, so there are no free lunches for me. If I wanted something more than what I have, I accepted that there would be a higher price. The difference is I was willing to work for it. So ultimately, you have control. You determine what you get at the end. If you want more and you're willing to pay more, I believe you can have more. But that is entirely up to you. And just to be practical, I also realized that not everything I wanted was worth the price that I was willing to pay. So be careful with what you want. And the 4th lesson I have for you today is that luck is nice, but it's not necessary. For sure, a lot of people have said I was lucky. That's because they've seen my success, and they feel that only luck can help someone succeed like that. But I never felt like I was lucky. I always thought if I was lucky, I wouldn't be in that predicament in the first place. To me, luck means being able to do things without trying very hard. And I had to try really, really hard. So for sure, I was not lucky. For sure, I believe in luck. And having luck is nice. But I feel like I have not been very lucky my entire life. So why should I depend on it? If I waited until I become lucky, I might still be waiting on the side of the street somewhere. Instead, I try to do something that I can control. I depended on my time, my effort, my work ethic. I earned the success I have. And that to me tastes sweeter at the end. So there you have it. Those are 4 simple lessons I've learned through my journey. For sure, they're simple. You probably heard them thousands of times before. But let me assure you that as simple as they are true to the bone. I don't think I would have found my success or made it here today if I didn't believe in those 4 simple lessons. So if you're out there looking for success, think about those 4 things. Look in your life and make a plan to move forward and earn your success. I have 20 years worth of story to tell you. Please follow along as I share my journey of success. Again, this is Dafan, the ProfessorZ, guiding you on your journey to success, freedom, and satisfaction. Until next time, be successful.